Hey guys, JK here. I hope you're all doing well. So today I've got the first in a series of how to play. Today we're going to look at the Assault class, probably the most popular class in Battlefield 5. Most new players will lean towards the Assault class because it's easier to play. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to dive in, have a look at how I set up rifles to play the Assault class. So first off, let's have a look at my favourite rifle, the Cell 1916. This is a semi-automatic rifle with a high damage power and great accuracy. Now this gun is aimed more towards medium and long range. This isn't an assault rifle to be getting right in the thick of the action. You want to be hanging back a bit. But what I want to talk about first is specializations. Now a lot of players don't realise you can do this. Basically, this is adding perks to your gun to improve your gameplay. So first of all, I've got 10% faster bullets, make it easier to hit moving or distant targets. Then I've got recoil buffer. Your weapon recoils less upwards. Increase the maximum rate of fire on the weapon. And then improved accuracy in aim fire when stationary. Now all these perks are going to help me in the thick of the action. So recoil is when the gun starts going upwards when you're firing. So normally you need to try and control that. So if we can use a perk to help us out on that, it's going to improve our gameplay massively. Now let's talk about sights on the gun. I use a scope on this, a 3x zoom level scope, because I'm getting long range shots to medium range shots. I'm not getting close in. Now you can put a reflex sight or iron sight, it's really up to you. That's just my playstyle. But with a weapon like this, you can almost use it like a sniper, just picking people off from a distance. Now the camo on the gun, I've got the Predator green camo. I just like that camo a lot. I am trying to unlock the gold camo for this gun. That's something that we're going to later. And one thing I will say about this gun is that from a distance, headshots are unbelievable. Literally one shot, two shots and people go down. With those perks added as well, it just improves the gun massively. You'll see a massive difference, so it's really, really important you add those specializations to your weapons. Now, something else I want to look at is the next rifle, semi-automatic rifle, is the M1A1 carbine. This is a great weapon. Now the clip is not as big as the Cell 1916. You can hold a lot of ammo in that clip. This gun I find I'm reloading quite a lot, but for getting medium to close range action, this gun is epic. So again, we're going to go to specializations on this and I'll show you what I've added to this. So you can see we have your weapon recoils less is the first one. Pretty standard. You know, you want to control that recoil. You want to be winning any gunfight you go into, and if you've got less recoil, then that's going to help you. So looking at the perks on the carbine, you can see that I've got 3 of them on there. Now you have to use your credits to unlock the perks, so be very careful of what ones you choose. Go through the list and see what ones you think are going to help you. My top ones would be recoil, accuracy while aiming while moving, because that's going to help you a lot. If you're aiming at someone and you're stood still, you're a sitting duck, whereas if you can move and still aim quite well, then it's a winner. So yeah, just be really careful what ones you choose. Set up your gun to the best of your ability and you'll be just fine. Now the first weapon you get in the Assault class is the Sturmgewehr 1.5, a great all-round weapon. I've put the standard sight on this gun because this is a gun that you're going to be using right in the thick of the action. You're going to be capturing objectives, killing as many people as you can with this weapon. Quite a high rate of fire, quite easy to control, to be honest, not too much recoil on it. But again, it's personal preference. As you can see, I haven't really used the weapon. It's not really for my playstyle, but nevertheless it's a great weapon to use. So moving on down the list, you've got the STG-44, a great all-round weapon as well. I've used this quite a bit. You need to just try each weapon out. when you unlock them and see what you think. And then remember guys, once you get your weapon to level 10, you can then start doing assignments to get the gold camos, which is definitely worth doing. So bear that in mind. Now this RIB 1918 is like a laser gun. It really is. When I've used this, it just homes in on people and takes them down. Again, got the standard sight because I use this gun right in the thick of that action. There's no point having a scope on when you're really up close. It's not going to help you. So make sure you have a standard sight or iron sights. So definitely a gun to consider using. So let's look at secondaries. So things like Panzerfaust and Piets. Now Panzerfaust, you're going to be blowing up tanks. You've only got 2 rounds. Okay, so once you've used 2 rounds, it's gone unless you resupply. Best advice: wait until a tank has taken quite a bit of damage, so you can see the tank's on fire. Go in real close, bang, blow them up. I have taken down people with this Panzerfaust by mistake, so if you see a massive group of people, random objective, you can always fire a couple of rounds in and see what happens. But definitely don't forget to use this one. Even blowing up jeeps, half tracks, it's there to be used, so don't forget. Then moving on to sticky dynamite. Not enough people use this, so fire in your Panzerfaust, you run out of your 2 rounds, the tank hasn't gone down, throw in some dynamite, get the hell out of dodge, bang, you've blown him up. Definitely worth using. I use it quite a bit, not successful all the time, but it's definitely worth using. Now the rifle, frag grenade rifle, is a nice one to use. I've used this where there's been 3 or 4 guys trying to capture a flag and I've just gone in, bang, taken a couple of them out. The AT mines, not enough people use these as well. Definitely worth using to immobilize tanks and blow them up. So yeah, again, it depends what you want to use because you can only choose one of these in your class, but all these toys, if you want to call them that, are there to help you, so make sure you experiment and give them a good try. Obviously frag grenades, you know, they're standard, you're going to be throwing them, but anti-tank bundle grenade is definitely worth using because I've used this a couple of times, and if you can get in the right spot, you're going to take down those tanks. So there we go guys, a little look into the assault class and how to go about using the weapons. What I'm going to do now is leave some gameplay of me playing the assault class. I hope you enjoy this one guys. As always, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.